Good evening, Longhorn fans, and welcome to the Jim Allen Press Box in the stadium here in Kellyville, Oklahoma, as we're here for the Jones Journal's presentation of Jones Longhorn football. Tonight, your Longhorns are taking on the Ponies of Kellyville here in Creek County, Oklahoma. Tonight, I'm joined here. Now, we're not in the press box this week. We actually have a spot up in the stands, and so it may get a little bit windy, but we can handle that. But I've got junior Jake Lanier here with me. Jake, how are you tonight?
I'm doing great. How are you?
Doing fantastic. Just excited to be out here, watch football. It's a little chilly this evening, but reminiscent of fall.
It is a little chilly. It's big jacket weather now.
And so as the captains come out to midfield, Trey Durrell representing the Longhorns will get ready. We're about a couple of minutes away from kickoff. Both teams 5-1 coming in tonight, and so this should be a competitive game. Should be an exciting game. But anytime you're in district play, you should expect that. So we'll see. It was homecoming here tonight in Kellyville, so they had those festivities going on.
Man, I bet it's going to be a good game, too. Both teams are coming out. I mean, all cylinders running. They look like they're pretty pumped.
The Ponies are led by their senior quarterback. Let me make sure I get this straight. Colton Ayers. He's thrown for a little over 1,100 yards on the season, 20 touchdowns with a 76% completion percentage. Looks like the Ponies have won the toss, defer to the second half, and the Longhorns will receive the ball to start the game. The scoreboard over here reads 26 seconds, and so we will get there, and it looks like the Kellyville Ponies are entering the stadium. Also, you'd look for Trevor Jones, number 5 for the Ponies. He's a senior running back, has 855 yards on the season with 12 touchdowns. And so be on the lookout for him as well. The Longhorns should be entering the field any second here, coming out of the inflatable Longhorn. And here come the Horns. Head coach Dave Martin leading his squad here tonight. And as they're getting settled, the Ponies are heading out into the field, so we should be just moments away from kickoff. So, Jake, how does it feel to be calling your first full game here tonight?
You know, it feels pretty good. It's a little nerve-wracking, but I'm sure I'll get over that pretty soon. I think it's going to be a good experience, kind of getting the hang of it and figuring out how everything goes on. So, pretty excited.
Well, as always, we want to thank our sponsors because we really could not do this without our sponsor. And our presentation of Jones High School football is brought to you by Go Wireless, Oklahoma's premier wireless internet. Check out their website at go-wireless.us. Go Wireless says Go Longhorns. And that is definitely important here tonight because they're providing us the internet, the hotspot, we can even do this live stream here tonight. Elijah Reed back to receive for the Longhorns. And the Ponies approach. It's going to be a high kick. It's going to be fielded just shy of the 30-yard line. Caden Carl gets that. Takes it up to about the 37-yard line, and that's where the Longhorns will take over. Longhorns, of course, are led by number 3, their 6'5 quarterback, Carson May. And the quartet of talented receivers receivers who have are averaging over 50 yards a game coming into this contest. Longhorns are in their way in the shotgun. Reed left, one receiver right. Xavier Zachary's going to get up to about the 40-yard line where he's met by a group of Ponies. Bringing up second down for the Longhorns.
Brought down by number 50, John Bond.
You know, Jake, the Pony sideline was excited at that stop. That's a good solid 3-yard gain on first down, Jake.
Yeah, it looked like a really good stop on their side. Obviously, I'm not going to be fighting for them because I'm from Jones. But, I mean, it looks like they're a solid group of players for sure. It's definitely going to be a good game here tonight. I'm definitely excited to see the outcome for sure.
May's going to get the shotgun snap. This is a designed run. He's coming down, and they're going to bring him down at about the 45-yard line. We'll call this 3rd down and 2 upcoming for the Longhorns. They're going to spot it right at the 45. It has been one of the aspects of Carson May's game that we've seen a lot of this year, the run game. May in the shotgun, one receiver right, one receiver left. May's going to get this again. He's going to easily get the first down, and that is a bank first down for the Longhorns.
Brought down by number 72, Jackson Steely.
Jackson Steely on the tackle for the Ponies. As the Longhorns look over to the side here in this opening drive, here in this district contest between the Jones Longhorns and the Kellyville Ponies. One receiver left, one receiver right. May in the shotgun, Zachary in the backfield. Zachary goes in motion to the right side. May gets the snap. And a quick pass to Reed. Got a blocker. Up past midfield into Pony territory. Bring him down around the 48-yard line.
Pick up a 4 on the play, brings up a 2nd down and 6.
2nd and 6 upcoming for the Longhorns. One receiver to the right side, one receiver to the left. Zachary in the backfield lined up to the right of May. May gets a shotgun snap. He's going to hand it to Zachary. Get up to about the 45-yard line. Actually, looks like they may give him the 44. That's what the line judge is going to signal there. 3rd down and 3, Jake. Last time we saw a May run right here. Looks like we do have movement. This could be an offsides on the Ponies. Let's see. And that is going to be the case, and that's going to be good for a Jones first down. That is a bank first down for the Longhorns. Jake, that's the easiest way to get a first down is to get the opponent to line up in the neutral zone.
It sure is. I know that when I played football, we definitely worked a lot on watching that ball snap and not just going when he calls it. So.
Nerves can get you early in the game.
Sure
Zachary's going to get that. He's going to have some room up the middle. Turn that horn loose. That's a touchdown for Xavier Zachary. That is a bank first touchdown.
Looks like they're going for the 2-point here.
We'll see how this lines up with the swinging gate formation, what they decide to do. Drive took a little under 3 minutes for the Longhorns to get on the board.
Hey, what Zachary Xavier is definitely a good player. He's definitely going to be very good coming in to his junior and senior year. He's doing very good now.
And going to give it straight to May up the middle. That is going to be good for a 2-point conversion. And that's going to put the Longhorns up 8-0. It looks like the Ponies didn't quite know what to do with that formation, Jake.
Yeah, they looked a little confused on there, but that just led for us to getting that 2-point conversion. You know, that's some good work on our side.
It will be given away at halftime.
Well, we do like to do some shout-outs from YouTube. Charla Heffley is watching Cameron Estrada in Norman. Also have Deb Willis tuning in.
Chick-fil-A sandwiches on the north end of the bleachers.
And the Longhorns are coming back. This will be our first opportunity to see the Pony defense.
Trevor Jones. Doing the kicking for Jones, number 4, Braden Martin.
Braden Martin lined up to kick for the Longhorns. It's going to get that. It's going to be fielded by the Ponies. Going to get brought down, making some good moves, but they are going to call him shy. Got to get him right about the 40-yard line. So good field position for the Ponies coming in here in their first possession.
Number 33, Will Irvine on the stop for the Longhorns.
Braden Martin sure is a very versatile player. He's good in a lot of things. He can kick very well, and he's very good in the outfield. Just a man of many talents, if you will.
Ayers in for quarterback for the Ponies. Gets the shotgun snap. Swing pass out to the side.
Trevor Jones, number 5.
Trevor Jones gets the reception. Brought down about the 42-yard line. Bring up 2nd down and 8 for the Ponies. A lot of those short passes like that, you got to have good tackling, because you get past your first man, that can break out for a first down or even more.
Definitely something to watch out for in this game. I think we're definitely going to have some good rushes in here.
Trips left for the Ponies. Ayers in the shotgun. He's going to get that. It's rolling out to his right, looking downfield. He's going to tuck it and run. He takes it back upfield. He get brought down at the 49-yard line, so just shy of Longhorn territory. It's going to bring up 3rd down and short for the Ponies.
Stop just short of the first down. 3rd down and 1 coming up for the Ponies.
Ayers is going to move under center, I formation. It's going to be a pitch. He's going to easily get the first down.
First down for the Ponies.
And the Ponies are in business here, still early in the first quarter.
Looks like number 18, Carter Cranford on the stop. 1st and 10 Ponies from the right at the 44.
First down coming for the Ponies. 2 receivers on the left side. Ayers gets the snap. He's going to keep it. Breaks the tackle. Goes over to the left side. He's got a little bit of room. Goes into the air and is flipped over. That's going to bring up 2nd down. That'll make your heart stop.
Yeah, that looked like a pretty good play. That was a good stop right there. He took it like a champ too. He got right back up.
It's going to bring up 2nd down and short for the Ponies. Let's call it 2nd down and 2.
Gain of 8 on the last play brings up a 2nd down and 2 for the Ponies.
Ayers is going to be lined up under center, I formation.
Ayers hands off to Jeremy Hicks.
Jeremy Hicks gets the handoff. He's going to get up to about the 24-yard line. There is a flag on the play. It looks like this could be a hold, but we'll wait for the call. And that is the call. That's going to be a holding on the Ponies. That's going to back them up. Oh, it looks like we had offsetting penalties.
We have holding against the Ponies and a personal foul against the Longhorns. Those penalties will offset. So
it looks like we had a personal foul against the Longhorns. I didn't see what happened there, but obviously there was enough contact, extracurriculars out there to call that. So we are still sitting here at 2nd and 2. Ayers lined up under center. I formation. The pitch back. He's going to be stopped right around the line of scrimmage, right around the 35-yard line, going to bring down 3rd and 5.
They're definitely liking to do that little pitch play right there. They've done it for a couple of series in a row. I think our coaches are kind of looking at that and figuring out some plays to stop that. Maybe not give them so many first downs.
You know, with everyone moving to the spread offense, I think Kellyville has lined up under center more on this drive than I think I've seen the rest of the season.
Yeah, I'm definitely seeing that too. They've definitely been lining up a lot more.
Ayers is going to take that. Will get the first down, and it's brought down. And from where our camera crew is, it's right along our line of sight, so that was a pickup right there as the Ponies are coming along. We have about 5:32 left here in the first quarter with the Jones Longhorns and the Kellyville Ponies 8-0.
It's a pretty fast-paced game going on right now. It's definitely a lot of contact, a lot of movement going on. Nothing.
Ayers is going along to the right side. He's missed by the first man. Ty Tucker's going to bring him down.
Flags come in on the play.
We do have another flag.
Ayers on the keeper.
There's a personal foul.
Personal foul against the Ponies.
There's a personal foul against Kellyville. And that's going to bring them back a little bit more.
That moves the ball 15 yards. Replay first down to first and.
So it's going to create a first down and 21 upcoming for the Ponies. The yard line to gain is going to be the 23. Ayers in the shotgun. Going to fake the handoff. Now he's going to run. He's going to run into. He's going to get brought down. That's Cameron Estrada on the stop. The quarterback set.
Cameron Estrada on the stop for the Longhorns.
To bring down 2nd and 22. 1-yard loss on the play. Excuse me. They marked that back at the 50, so that's going to be 2nd and 26. Ayers in the shotgun. Running back in the pistol. He's going to look down. It looks like he's going to take it again. That is going to go in the air. That is going to fall incomplete. There were a couple of Longhorns in the vicinity of that. Not many Ponies around. That's going to bring up a 3rd and extremely long.
You know, it looks like Kellyville is more of a run team than anything. They're not doing too great on the passing side of everything, but they're definitely a good run team for sure.
And one thing with this run-heavy team, haven't seen a lot of incomplete passes. It means we haven't had a lot of clock stoppages. There's already down. This is still Kellyville's first possession. We have 4 minutes and 9 seconds left here in the opening quarter.
Definitely, like I said earlier, it's definitely a fast-paced game tonight. It's definitely going to be a lot of high-contact stuff tonight. Not much passing. I'm not sure about the Jones offense. We haven't seen much of them.
There's a timeout on the field, and so we're going to take a timeout here. This is Jones Journal broadcast of Jones High School football. Welcome back. 3rd and 26 upcoming for the Ponies. Ayers get it. He's going to connect, and he's going to be brought down immediately. That's going to bring up 4th down for the Ponies.
Brought down by number 6, T.J. Thompson.
TJ Thompson on the stop.
Also, Cameron Estrada there helped make the stop, brings up a 4th down and long.
Elijah Reed's going to be lined up at about his 20-yard line.
Number 6, Jeremy Hicks, back doing the punting for the Ponies.
The running back, Jeremy Hicks, is the punter in there for the Ponies. This looks like, and Reed will take it. Backpedals to the 10. He's going to make it. His man missed. Turn it there. 20, 25. Going to get pushed out of bounds. There's a little bit of hesitation there. It looked like Reed wasn't going to get it. Then he picked it up off the bounce. That's a dangerous play, but when you have a sure-handed man like Reed, sometimes you can do that.
He definitely has some very good footwork out there. That punter was pretty good. That was a very good punt on the Pony side there. He, I think Reed took the initiative, got a good play out of that as the best they could. They already had some mans down the field. So
3 minutes and 15 seconds left here in the opening quarter. The Longhorns leading 8-0. Reed is going to get the handoff over to the right side.
Around the outside edge.
And he's going to continue, and it looks like he's still on his feet at the 40, 35, 30.
He's going to be across the 40.
Looks like they'll mark him down a little bit further back at around the 35-yard line. This is the opposite field of where we're sitting. I thought for sure he had stepped out, but he used his balance, kept that up. First down. That's a bank first down. May in the shotgun. Got some time. It's going to lift that off. That's going to be a little bit too tall. Bring up a 2nd down for the Longhorns.
Giving pressure, number 6.
That was an impressive run by Reed.
That was very impressive. He is a very sure-footed player. I mean, he knows what he is doing out there for sure. You can definitely tell that in everything he does. He knows he's very confident in his work.
Second down upcoming for the Longhorns. 2 receivers left. 1 receiver right. May in the shotgun. He's going to get pressured. He's going to make that throw. Not going to have enough juice on that one. It's going to bring up 3rd down for the Longhorns. The pressure really got to him that time.
Also
Jake.
Garrett Reed on the pressure. 3rd down and 10 for the Longhorns.
Now let's see what they'll do here with a 3rd and 10 upcoming. Trips left upcoming for the Longhorns. Reed in motion. May gets a shotgun snap. Looks back. Going to set that. It complete to Durrell. He's going to have some room. Going to get ankle tackled, but after he gains a bank first down up to the 20-yard line.
Going to pick up a 1st down and 10 for
That was a very impressive play by Durrell. I mean, that was very solid. He
caught that in traffic.
Yeah, that looked like it was a pretty stressful situation, so I'm glad we got the best out of it.
4 wide out look for the Longhorns. 2 receivers left, 2 receivers right. May in the shotgun, Zachary to his left. May gets a shotgun snap. It's to Zachary up the middle. It's got to get brought down.
Number 20, Xavier Zachary.
Couple of Ponies there.
On the stop for the Ponies.
On the punt for the Ponies. Couple got a gain of 3. Going to bring up 2nd down and 7 for the Longhorns. 2 receivers left, 2 receivers right. Zachary in the backfield. May's going to keep this one. Makes his first man miss. Keeps on going. He's going to be a bank first touchdown. We got a few more. Let's wait for the point after, then we'll recognize a few more of our viewers. The swinging gate formation again for the Longhorns.
This worked out well for them last time. I think they're going to go for it again and kind of test the waters with their Ponies defense and see what's going on.
Passes to May. He's going to throw that, and that is going to be complete to Braden Martin for the 2-point conversion, and that's going to break the score to 16-0. All right, so we got a few YouTube comments. Deb Willis sends a shout out to number 20, Xavier Zachary. He had some great runs on the evening, including the opening touchdown for the Longhorns. The Branch family are watching from Skytook Lake. So Chris, Mandy, hello. I'm glad you guys are watching. Kinsley and Kaysen as well. So glad to see you guys are having fun. And Miss Sue says, hi, Jake.
Well, hi, Miss Sue. I hope you're doing well on this Thursday evening.
Miss Hudspeth says TTHL. And Mrs. Quinn is watching from Collinsville. That, of course, is Coach Quinn's mom. And we'll see Coach Quinn's defense here again as the Longhorns are ahead 16-0. About a minute 54 left in this opening frame.
Now, Braden Martin, last time he kicked, it was a pretty solid one for sure. So let's see how he does on this one.
Kicking duty for Jones.
Though this one looks like it will go out of bounds. So that will give the Ponies the ball at the 35-yard line.
It's definitely been a very fast-paced game tonight. I mean, we're at the 1 minute or 2 minute mark tonight, and we're up 16 points to their 0. So.
And so this is going to be interesting to see how Kellyville responds. Obviously, their bread and butter is going to be the short passes and the runs. They haven't appeared to throw it downfield quite a bit at this early juncture of the game. See if we get them out of their comfort zone to see how they respond to that. Ayers is going to be lined up under center. There's that pitch. It's going to be met at the line of scrimmage. It's Hicks again. Going to bring up 2nd down and 10 for the Ponies.
I think that that short pitch and everything with the low amount of passes is kind of a good credit to our defense. We're putting a lot of pressure on them on those passing situations, most of which have led to them not being able to get the passes down the field. So it's definitely going to be a good game looking towards our defense for sure.
And so Ayers, the quarterback, is now lined up as a wide receiver on the left side, and you have your running back in the shotgun. But he's not going to have anywhere to go. And I see a flag there, and that might be a face mask on the Longhorns. Let's see if they're going to call here. Oh, they're going to get a hold on the Ponies. Okay. And so that's going to bring up 2nd down and long.
After a 10-yard mark off, that'll bring up a 2nd down and 25 coming up for the Ponies.
2nd down and 25 upcoming. Trips to the left.
It's going to be interesting seeing this one play out since they're not a very big passing team. Let's see what they do here.
Ayers will air this one out. That's going to be too tall for his wideout. Tabor Thornborough. Third down and 25. If they don't get a first down here, we'll do it. Third and very long upcoming for the Ponies. And let's see how they respond here. Looks like there is going to be a timeout by the Ponies, and we will take a timeout as well. This is the Jones Longhorn broadcast of Jones Longhorn football. 3rd down and 25 upcoming for the Ponies. Ayers has the ball. He's going to be pressured. That's going to be a sack. And that is Corbin Cox on the quarterback sack in the waning moments of the first quarter. And so, as we mentioned, we are in the Jim Allen press box. We would like to recognize Jim Allen. He was a longtime teacher and coach here in Kellyville, athletic director, and is now a Jones resident. And so he has touched the lives of many in this community. And so we have an article about him in the Jones Journal to check out, but just honoring Mr. Allen here tonight. There's the punt. That's going to take a pony bounce and die exactly at the 50-yard line. We have 14.4 seconds left here in the opening quarter with the Longhorns ahead of the Ponies 16-0. But so Mr. Allen, who we showed the picture of, was the driver's ed teacher here for 28 years. They said he taught about approximately 1,500 students how to drive here in the Kellyville area. And the number one comment that we heard is that he was a patient man. And so, Mr. Allen, I know you're watching at home, and so thank you for all that you've done for Kellyville and for Jones. And we're glad we get to recognize you here tonight. May gets a shotgun snap, looks over, Reed. Oh, it's a little bit too tall for Reed. Going to bring up 2nd down and 10 for the Longhorns.
Incomplete, brings up a 2nd down and 10 for the Longhorns.
Longhorns looking over. We got about 10 seconds left here in the first quarter. May in the shotgun. 1 receiver left, 2 receivers right. Handoff to Zachary. Zachary's going to have a little bit of room.
Handoff to number 20.
He's going to get brought down at the 39-yard line, and that will do it for the first quarter with the Jones Longhorns ahead of the Kellyville Ponies 16-0. This is the Jones Journal broadcast of Jones High School football. Welcome back to the second quarter. Longhorns, 2nd and 3. May goes over to the left side and is hit there. And
like he slipped on that one.
Yeah, it slipped. I apologize. That was 3rd down, and so this will be 4th down.
Brings up a 4th down and 3.
No hesitation there. The Longhorns are still out on the field. 1 receiver left, 1 receiver right. May in the shotgun. Xavier Zachary is lined up to his left. May gets a shotgun snap. He's looking. That's complete to Reed. A little bit of room on the left side. Going to get brought down at the 29-yard line. That is a bank first down for Elijah Reed.
And Jones picks up the 1st down right around the 29-yard line.
Well, when you can pick up those first downs or easily in a 4th down play, that will really frustrate a defense.
Yeah, that's definitely one of the best qualities of a good football team is being able to pick up after those fourth downs, make sure they get a first down on those.
May gets a shotgun. Zachary's going to have a little bit of room, get tripped up about the 18-yard line. That's going to be good for a bank first down. The Longhorns are in the red zone.
Garrett Reed on the stop for the Ponies picks up a 1st and 10 for the Longhorns.
Carson May in the shotgun. 2 receivers right, 1 receiver left. Xavier Zachary is lined up to his left in the backfield. May's going to take this one. They've grabbed him, bring him down about the 15-yard line. Looks like the line judge is going to mark him at the 16. Call that a game of 2. We have 2nd down and 8 for the Longhorns.
Pick up a 3 on the play, brings up a 2nd down and 7.
Two receivers right, 1 receiver left. May in the shotgun. Durrell's going to go in motion. May has that pass complete to Durrell. And let's see. They're going to call that a touchdown for the Longhorns. If you didn't catch that at home, so Durrell broke the plane, and as he was being tackled, definitely dropped the ball. The Kellyville sideline is really wanting a fumble called on that, but it looked like he did break the plane first. So that's going to be a bank first touchdown for Trey Durrell.
Looks like we're going for the 2-point conversion here with the same swinging door.
Longhorns offense is looking to the side, up 22-0 here with 10 minutes left here in the 2nd quarter. And that's to Elijah Reed, who's being the right side, turns on the Jets, and Reed gets the 2-point conversion. And that is going to bring the score to 24-0.
You know, that was a very solid play there. They definitely threw him for a loop there with that side pass right there, and Elijah Reed really took control of that ball. That was a very good play.
So the direct snap to Reed in this formation, and a unique look that we've seen, and it has obviously confused the Kellyville defenders. There was a defender that was in the area, but when Reed turned on the Jets, there really wasn't much they could do in that situation. Jake.
Yeah, I mean that's a solid play. That's a good show of communication with the players. That takes a lot of practice to get something down like good. That seems like a very hard snap to make to the side. I mean, you're always used to going between your legs out to the sides. So very, very solid play.
Brandon Martin again for the kick. And it is going to be almost looks like an onside kick over to the left side of the field. That's going to be picked up. Ponies are going to get that at about the 46-yard line. All right, the Ponies have the ball. Ayers lined up under center. Hicks in the dot in the I. There's the pitch. Up the middle. Excuse me, that's Trevor Jones.
He's going to take it up the middle for a gain of about 3
Gets up to the
yards.
49. Gain of 3.
2nd down and 7.
2nd down and 7. Upcoming for Kellyville. Ayers lined up under center again. Jeremy Hicks lined up deep. 9 seconds left on the play clock, and the Ponies are going to take another timeout.
Timeout on the field, charge to the Ponies.
And we will keep it here. I'd like to recognize one of our sponsors. Thank you to the Jones Kiwanis Club. The Jones Kiwanis Club is an excellent way for you to serve in our community. Meetings are every Friday at noon at Rooster's Cafe. Check out their Facebook page at Jones Kiwanis Club for more information. We'd also like to thank Bank First. The Jones Journal invites all our listeners to stop by your local Bank First to check out their incredibly low interest rates and all the benefits of loyalty checking account. Bank First, loyal to the Longhorns, loyal to you. About 9 minutes and 23 seconds left until halftime. The Longhorns leading the Ponies 24-0. Second down for the Ponies. Okay. Thornberry gets that handoff over to the right side.
He's across the 50.
Gets into Longhorn territory.
Looks like he's down about the 49-yard line.
3 brings up third down and 4 for the Ponies.
Third down and 4 for Kellyville. Ayers get the shotgun snap. He's going to air it out. He's got a man open, but that is incomplete.
Intended for number 36, Connor Thomas.
Connor Thomas, number 36, for that. That's going to bring up fourth down. Now let's see what the Ponies do in this situation. This does seem like an area where they might go for it, but we shall see.
You know, for a 4-yard gain or for a 4-yard needed for a first down, if I was a coach, I'd tell them to go for it, just because they're not very high scoring right now. They don't have much time to really beat around the bush with it. So definitely going to be interesting to see how they play this one out.
Now, they are lined up pretty far back. So let's see if this is going to be a quick kick. No. There is a flag on the play, and that is going to be incomplete. And so let's see what the call's going to be. That's going to be a legal motion on the Ponies. That is going to be declined. So that is going to be a turnover on downs. Let's call that a Jones Kiwanis Club turnover. And so the Longhorns will take over with excellent field position with 8:37 left here in the second quarter. As that shift is going on, let's go ahead and take the time to thank the Overman Legal Group. The Overman Legal Group wishes all the student athletes a safe and successful season. Visit overmanlegal.com to see why Overman Legal is Oklahoma's top-rated law firm. Go Longhorns! First down upcoming for the Longhorns. May gets a shotgun snap. That's immediate pass out to Reed. On the right side, there is going to be a flag on the field. Reed going to make a few men miss. Gets down to the 31. And let's see. It looks like we're going to have. It looks like it will be on the Longhorns.
Around the 45.
But let's wait for this call. The interminable wait of waiting for the referees to come up with their decision. That just might be the word of the week this week, but let's wait for the call first. Holding on the Longhorns.
Against the Longhorns. Also a helmet-to-helmet personal foul against the Longhorns.
And then it was, so it looks like we've got a helmet-to-helmet and a hold on the Longhorns. And so back it up to about the 35-yard line.
That's going to be a big penalty for us. I think we're going to have to make a pretty big move here.
Back the ball up, give the Longhorns a first and 23.
So first and 23. So the students are excited here on the Kellyville side. You can feel the stands rumbling. Screen pass is set up to Zachary. He's got a little bit of room on the right side. He's going to get tripped up, though, at about the 44-yard line. But, you know, You don't have to get it all back on first down, Jake, and so that's a good play.
Yeah, and I think especially since it is the first down, that is a pretty good rush right there. I think that's going to definitely be beneficial in these next couple of plays.
They bring us up 2nd down and 14. May gets a shotgun snap. He's going to get some pressure. He's got that. Reed is open. He's going to have that, and that is going to be good for a bank first down at about the Kellyville 38-yard line.
There's number 8, Elijah Reed on the reception.
Tell you what, Elijah Reed's playing a really good game tonight. He's a lot of big moves here. Like that was a 23-1 situation, and we brought it down in 2 plays to a first down right in a 37-yard line.
When you can get the ball to Reed in space, he's going to make things happen. Zachary's going to get that up the middle, tripped up, and another about 9 yards on that, up to about the 30-yard line.
It's going to be about 2nd and 1.
We're going to give him 8. So they gave him 8 yards.
Oh, 2nd and 2.
2nd and 2.
I am mistaken.
2nd down and 2 coming up for the Longhorns.
Two receivers right, 1 receiver left. May in the shotgun. Zachary's going to get this again. He's going to pick up the bank first down up at about the 25-yard line. Andy Jones on the tackle for the Ponies.
I think Zachary's doing a really good job of not giving us kind of a look at his future here. I mean, he's being a very good part of this team tonight, giving a lot of good rushes, and even that little pass right there, he played that one off well. So I think it's going to be a good run for him.
4 wide out look for the Longhorns. 2 right, 2 left. May in the shotgun. Pressure coming. That's going to be way too tall for Reed. After they score after the extra point.
Looks like it's going to be 2nd and 10 here.
Reed gets the handoff. Over to the right side. He's got some room. He's going to make it into the end zone. Touchdown, Longhorns. That's a bank first touchdown. Once again, we said you give the ball to Elijah Reed, good things are going to happen.
He's going to make some good plays here tonight. It's going to be 30-0. Jones leading them. It looks like we're going to go for that 2-point conversion again tonight. But yeah, Elijah Reed sure is playing a good game tonight. He is showing us all of his true potential. I think it's going to be very good for some of his college offers. I know he's got a couple of them. So.
All right, and so we've got that lineup again. Reed is going to be in motion. It's going to get handed off to Reed, and he's going to walk in. That's going to bring the score 32-0. A new aspect of our broadcast tonight is going to be the student section, and we've got Spencer waiting for us over in the student section. Hey, Spencer, how you doing tonight?
Think it'd be? It is a great question, ain't it? Anything? Huh? All right. You want me to start over? All right. I'm here with
Audrey, Katie, and Jalen.
How's the game going tonight?
It is going great.
All right. You got that? You bet.
All right. Thank you to Spencer and the student section.
It's pretty easy to spot Spencer in the student section. He's got a big old cowboy hat on almost all the time. I'm pretty sure he sleeps in that thing.
Seems like that would be difficult, Jake.
It would be a little difficult, but I bet he'd manage. He sure likes his cowboy hats.
Four scores for the Longhorns and 14-point conversions. So we're sitting here with 6:32 left in the first half. with the Longhorns ahead 32-0. Ayers in the backfield for the Ponies. Gonna make a pretty good move. Hicks gonna make a good move. Get a few runs. It's gonna be a solid run on first down. Bringing up second down for the Ponies. Second down and four for the Ponies. Ayers in the backfield. Looking to the swing pass, that's going to be complete. Breaks his first tackle, but he's going to get brought down. Going to bring up third down. See, that's Jake, that's a good time where tackling's going to be important because you get those athletes out in space, they can make a few miss, and that'll be a pretty good game. Luckily, we had some help there.
Yeah, that was definitely a good play on both sides. I think the Longhorns, we did come back from that. We're playing a really good game here tonight. I'm really excited how this is coming out.
Third down and 7 upcoming for the Ponies. Two receivers right. Ayers in the shotgun. Quick pass. That is complete. The 35 and 40, and that's going to be good for a first down. That is number 20 for the Ponies. Andy Jones, the tight end. Move the ball into Longhorn territory. The Ponies are going to have the ball first 10 from the 40. Ayers is going to be in the line up under center, I formation. Hicks is the running back. There's the snap. Hicks is going to get it. Makes a move. Brought down right around the line of scrimmage. He'll calm down 40. Going to bring up second down 10 for the Ponies. Clock continues to run. 4 minutes and 32 seconds. Ayers in the backfield, trips right. Ayers is going to roll over out to his right side, looking downfield. That's complete. Brought out of bounds. It looks like just shy of the first down line. Going to bring up third and very short. I imagine this will be 4-down territory. So the Ponies will have, we're assuming 2 plays here to get that 1 yard. Tight formation. Ayers under center.
Handoff number 5, Trevor Jones.
Jones gets the handoff. He's still on his feet. That's going to be good for a Pony first down.
I think one of Kellyville's best qualities is definitely going to be their O-line. They're doing a great job tonight holding back our defense. Our defense is doing a very good job also.
They have some decent size on their offensive line. And
they sure do. That O-line would be pretty scary to line up against. But I think we're doing a great job holding the back too. So.
Ayers in the shotgun. Rolling back again is some pressure, and I think that pressure caused him to let go of that a little sooner than he needed to. His receiver hadn't quite finished the route, and we do have a Kellyville player down. And so while they have an injury timeout, we're going to take a timeout as well. This is the Jones Journal broadcast of Jones High School football. Welcome back. The injured pony was number 7, Taver Thornborough. He's was able to walk off the field. So we have a second down upcoming for the Ponies. Now they're doing this formation again where Ayers, the quarterback, is lined up in the slot on the left side. Hicks is going to get the shotgun snap. Hicks looking back, and it looks like that, and then it's picked off, and he's going to have some room to run. Look on the right-hand side of the field, got some blockers, going to go through. He's still going. Turn that horn loose. That's going to be a touchdown. What a play.
Going to be brought down by Cameron Sweat of the Jones Longhorns.
Cameron Sweat with the 99-yard interception return for a touchdown.
Tell you what, that's got to feel good on Cameron's side. He is a great player on this Jones team. 99 yards. That's got to be a lungful of air trying to get through there.
And the Longhorns have taken a timeout, and that's one of those killers for the Ponies, the momentum killers, because they had the drive, they were getting close to territory. You throw that, take a shot at the end zone, and picked off and brought all the way back.
Yeah, I mean for how devastating that could be for the Ponies, I think it's such a good morale booster for the Jones Longhorns. Just having that 99-yard touchdown, it's just gotta be something crazy for those guys for sure.
Let's see how the Longhorns come up for their 5th point after attempt on the evening.
Looks like we're going for the kick now.
Nate Veers going to be lined up for the kick. The little no slap, but Carl's able to gather that, and the kick is up, and the kick is good, which will bring the score to 39-0 with 3 minutes and 36 seconds left here in the first half. Well, we have about 3 minutes and 36 seconds left. We'd like to thank the Jones Assembly of God. At Jones Assembly of God, our goal is to connect you to others, to God, and to your purpose. Join us Sundays at 10 o'clock a.m. and make the connection. That is the Jones Assembly of God. Thank you to JAG for their sponsorship. Let's go ahead and talk about the word of the week, which we worked in a little bit earlier. The word of the week this week is interminable. It means having or seeming to have no end, especially wearisomely protracted. The word of the week is brought to you by Mrs. Neal's junior English class, and the interminable process of waiting for the referees earlier. So Veers is going to be in for the kick. That's going to be brought by Hicks at the just shy of the 20-yard line. Make a swing and get over to the 31-yard line, which is where the Ponies will take over there.
That was a very solid kick by Nate. That was definitely coming out being a good kicker tonight. That last kick was by Nate also. So it's definitely showing us what he's made of.
Absolutely. Anytime we mention Nate Veers, we also want to mention he's one of our student writers for the Jones Journal, and he's written a few articles and taken some pictures for that as well. So we always want to highlight the successes of the students. The Ponies will take over at the 31-yard line, first down and 10. Ayers lined up under center, I formation. Handoff is to Jones. He's going to make it up to the 35-yard line. Solid gain on first down. We'll call that 4 yards. Going to bring up second down and 6 for the Ponies. Ayers is going to be in the shotgun. 2 receivers right. Going to fake the handoff, and he's going to be met immediately in the backfield, down at about the 32-yard line.
Loss of 3 on the play, brings up a 3rd down and 9.
Which is a 3rd and long upcoming for the Ponies, 3rd and 9. As the sun has retreated this Thursday evening, the temperature has gone down. You see plenty of hoodies and blankets here in the stands tonight. Luckily, Jake, the wind is not as strong as it was earlier.
You know, yeah, that was kind of scaring me a little bit. I was feeling that wind a little bit. I think it's going to get only colder from here, so.
And airs it out, and the closest to that's going to be Caden Carl.
Fourth down, 9.
Bringing up a 4th down situation for the Ponies. Elijah Reed's going to be lined up at his own 40-yard line. Hicks is in to kick. High kick. This will. I was going to say it had an opportunity, but he's been able to land those balls just a few yards in front of Reed, and Reed will take that step back and let that bounce, and so that's going to be downed. Still pretty good field position upcoming for the Longhorns. Just under 2 minutes left, so let's see what they try to do here with this limited time here before halftime. Zachary's going to get that on the right side, makes a spin move, going to go forward, and let's call that a bank first down. Into Pony territory, first down. May looking back, Reed's open, he's got it, turn that horn loose as Reed crosses the end zone for a bank first touchdown.
You know, like we said earlier, every single time they get rid of the ball is going to make a big money play there. I mean, that's just more fuel to the fire there. He's doing a great job tonight versus Kellyville. It'll be 45-0. Jones leading the Ponies.
Veers back out to kick again for the Longhorns. High snap. But Carl is able to bring that in, and Veers is able to connect.
It's going to be 46-0, Jones versus Ponies.
With about a minute 46 left here in the first half.
I think Jones here is playing a very good ball game. I mean, Kellyville is 5-1, just like we are. I think we're definitely coming out here and showing the district kind of what we're made of. I think we're gonna definitely impress some people tonight for sure.
Veers is in to kick for the Longhorns. Minute 46 left here in the half. Veers makes a strong connection. Hicks is going to have to backtrack and catch that. He's at the 10, looking at trying to funnel his blockers, and he's just going to go down at the 20-yard line. So with a minute 40 left, the Ponies will take over there. Yeah, the only loss these Ponies have on the year is to the high-powered Millwood Falcons, who Jones will face next week.
Yeah, I think that's going to be a great game too. I mean, I think we have a good chance out there. I think it's going to be a good game to watch. Definitely tune in for that one also.
Ayers gets the snap. Trevor Jones, let's give him about a yard. That's going to make it 2nd down and 9 with, as the clock continues to run, 1 minute and 27 seconds left here. As we approach halftime, we will, when we hit the halftime mark, we will thank our sponsors, do our commercials, but then we will do a re-airing of the Coach's Corner, where we had a few player interviews, including from Elijah Reed and Ty Tucker, and of course the interview with head coach Dave Martin. Ayers is going to keep it, makes a move over the right-hand side. He ran quite a bit and got about 2 yards, but it looks like there was a foul after the play. 2 flags flying.
Number 2, Peyton Carl.
Definitely a lot of running there, but not much yard.
Making the stop for the Longhorns.
Not many yards gained. He's running a lot of side-to-side motion there.
Personal foul against the Ponies.
It looks
Sometimes
like
it's just what you got to do, get out of those sticky situations, you know. So.
And all of that is that 1 yard gain is negated by a personal foul on the Ponies, and that's going to back the Ponies up to we see where the line judge is going to line up here at the 11-yard line. The yard to gain is still the 30, so let's call that 2nd and 19 upcoming for the Ponies. Ayers under center. Hands off to Hicks.
Hand off to Jeremy Hicks.
And he breaks through that first level. And going to get up to around the original line of scrimmage, up to the 20. Going to bring up a 3rd down and 10 on what I'm assuming will be the last play of the first quarter coming up here. 28 seconds left on the game clock. 27 seconds on the game clock, 22 on the play clock. And so let's see what the Ponies decide to do. Personnel change upcoming, and it looks like they're lining up for a punt.
You know, with a 4th down and you're way deep in your territory, and that's probably what you're going to want to do. Very solid kick there.
And that falls out of bounds, and that is going to be the halftime with the Jones Longhorns leading the Kellyville Ponies 46-0. We will go ahead and run our sponsors, followed by the Coach's Corner. Hi, welcome to the Jones Journal Coach's Corner. We've got a great show for you tonight. Sports reporter Derek Smith will be interviewing head coach Dave Martin. Then, as a special tonight, we have 2 student section interviews. First, junior Jake Lanier will interview senior wideout Ty Tucker. And then we will have an interview with sophomore Zoe Tucker with senior wideout Elijah Reed. Now, here is the interview with Coach Martin.
This is Derek Smith with the Jones Journal. This is Coach's Corner. We're here this week with head coach Dave Martin. Dave, how you doing?
Hey, appreciate having you out here, Derek, man. Excited about the week, big district game.
Yeah, for sure. Wanted to first talk to you a little bit about last week's matchup with Crossing Christian, how that game went, and how you felt about the performance.
Overall, there's definitely some things to learn from it, special team-wise. Definitely have to make some adjustments. We got to definitely improve in that area. Offensively, trying to get things more balanced, to where people have to defend us and run and pass a lot more balanced, those types of things. So, trying to hit some of those focal points where we can go out there and continue to make it tougher to defend us. We challenged our defensive guys a lot. They were a spread team that was going to throw it quite a bit. We wanted to bring some different pressures and a little tighter coverage. It felt like we did really well in that department. It gave up 4 first downs, and that was it. So, overall pleased, but it's still room to improve and definitely learn some things throughout that process.
Definitely. Yeah, so this year the offense has been a little bit different from years past, where your Jones and under you has become really a high tempo, high octane offense. This year's been different, not in a negative way, just a little different. Talk a little bit, is that due to youth or just kind of the way the seasons went, or how do you think?
Well, we want to be able to control that from a standpoint of our guys being able to adjust, whether we're playing fast or whether it's something that we do need to slow down some things and control the clock a lot more, and just being able to go from that fast tempo to a regular game speed per se, something like that. So those are some of the challenges that we look at from our kids' standpoint and how they have to adjust. So always trying to put some different things in phases to where they've got to learn, and still out there with quality people and competition. We've got to go out there and prove that to ourselves. So, still, like I said before, man, there's always some learning opportunities in that, and we think that this team still got a lot of room to grow and learn and improve, and that's the great part of it. We don't feel like we've hit the ceiling with this bunch at all.
Yeah, and that's a good segue into this next part. So before we move on to this week's matchup, I wanted to ask you, about 3/4 of the way through the season now, where do you feel compared to where you were maybe in preseason or maybe a quarter of the way through the season? Where do you feel you guys are as it pertains to your ultimate goal every year of making it to the state finals?
Right, it's part of the process. We've learned some things even from a personnel standpoint of how we've had to change some things up from where we were at in the start of the season to be able to look at and run the marathon of the season and be able to stay as healthy as possible. So, I think we're on the right track in that regard of where we've got to play certain kids, and we look at the numbers of snaps that guys take, because man, we expect every time our kids go out on the field that we're not going to take any plays off, and then it's going to be what we call Longhorn speed when we're out there on the field, and we don't accept anything less. And you kind of got to gauge that of when you got some guys that the few that we do have play on both sides now, you can look at, can a kid go out there and take 160 snaps at the level that we're expecting, so you kind of got to gauge that a little bit.
Right. Okay, and then lastly, we can move on to this week's matchup with Kellyville. Usually a tough opponent, Kellyville.
Sure.
They've got a good program up there, and it's been kind of a battle all the way since. I remember back my senior year, you went to team camp up at Kellyville.
Right.
So it's kind of been a yearly deal with them. Talk a little bit about their program and the little brewing rivalry that you guys have up there.
They've got this year, man. They've got a very dynamic type offense, man. They're putting up a lot of points, and each week that they've gone out, they've put up a ton of points. So it's going to challenge us from the defensive side for sure, and that's also where you look at the offense has got to go out there and control things on their part, because you want to try to the number of snaps that those type of people get too, and we're not going to play the tennis match, man, where it's just back and forth. We're going to go play defense. It's not we don't have any intentions of trying to just go out and outscore people. You know, we're going to defend and do a great job. We're still going to be, you know, high-powered on the offensive side, but we feel like we do the same thing on the defensive side as well. But they're going to pose a great challenge with that. You know, they do some really good things in their running game. They've got some guys that rush the ball really well for them. So we've got to go out and we've got to line up well. We've got to tackle well. And those are going to be the things that are going to be, you know, the essential parts of us going and playing really great defense and then giving the offense an opportunity to be great.
Yeah, and then that's kind of been a trend these past few weeks. It seems like your defense has really lended a hand to the offense and given them more opportunities.
They have. We're growing on defense, man, and it's getting better and better as you know the year goes on, and that's the things that we want to see. That, you know, the maturation process of, you know, where our team's at, and you know, to go and meet the goals that we set for ourselves. You got to go out and you got to be great in all three phases. And definitely defense has improved. We've got to improve in the special teams department, and then our offense just got to stay consistent.
Yeah, and on that special teams, a lot of people, especially at this level, they don't take into account the hidden yardage in those special teams, and you guys do really well at that, both in the kickoff game and the return game.
Right.
You guys have done really well this year. Can you talk a little bit about how that's evolved throughout the year and helped you?
Well, you know, it's kind of one of the things, like we talked to the kids, it's an explosive play, whether it's in the return game or whether it's the coverage game, and you're setting your offense or defense up. And I mean, you can put a lot of pressure on your opponent if you focus and you win in that area as well. And, you know, we try to keep things to where, you know, kind of keep some people guessing, you know, a lot of times. And we're still going to be very aggressive in the special teams department. And that's one of the things that, you know, we're always going to focus on, and you know, some things that we feel like there is still a lot of room for us to improve there.
Right. And to wrap this up, we had a reader email me and ask me a question that I was going to pass along to you. So basically, you grew up in this town. I mean, you're organic to Jones and everything, and everyone knows kind of your backstory. So you've been here for the better part over 10 years now as a head coach. What has been your path or your journey that you've learned from start to finish now, and kind of how you've evolved with the kids in the town?
Well, man, you know, Derek, it's kind of like what the gray hair on my head, or lack thereof hair. Man, it's just so much of a seasoning process. You know, I remember from, you know, day one, my first year as a head coach here in 2008, and then everything that has gone along through that path. And, you know, you do continue to learn and grow as a coach, and it doesn't matter how many years that you've done it. You learn a ton. It's just like some of the things that we've got to go through right now with the COVID protocols. Man, I've learned a lot. You know, just going through that process of doing some things different, how we've trained our kids differently, and, you know, of that's kind of come to a forefront, even through our summer workouts and some of the different types of things that we've done there. So, you know, I mean, it's as long as you're always willing to learn. You know, I've got some guys that on my staff that's done it for a long time, and that's one of the things I feel like that keeps our staff just really strong. Is, man, I've got some guys that really want to continue to learn. And they're not just set in their ways, and they know that we can evolve as the game evolves too.
Right. Well, Coach, I appreciate it, and good luck tomorrow night at Kellyville, and hopefully we'll come out with another win and keep this season plugging along.
Sure, man. Derek, great to have you on here, man.
Yeah, I appreciate it. For the Jones Journal, I'm Derek Smith. This was Coach's Corner. Thank you.
Howdy, my name is Jake Lanier. I'm with the student section with the Jones Journal. Joining me today is Ty Tucker. How you doing today?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm doing great. So, tell me a little bit about yourself in football or in general.
Well, my name's Ty. Football is probably my favorite sport. I like to hunt and fish. I play football, basketball, baseball, and track. Yeah, that's pretty much.
Man, that's a lot of sports. How are you balancing all that together?
Just by season, you know, just playing everything that comes.
Yeah. So are you doing a lot of conditioning in between seasons, or are you just doing kind of all year round kind of?
Yeah, just year-round conditioning in each sport.
I could see that. So over the summer, your stats have come up a little bit. You've stayed about the same height, but you have put on some weight. I'm not calling you fat or anything, I promise. So what have you been doing to get more muscular, if you will?
A lot of gym time, a lot of rice and chicken, some chocolate milk.
Yeah.
Yeah, just diet.
Yeah, I can understand that. So when you're out on the field, what is your best attribute to the team? What's your best quality?
I think my best quality is I play 110% every play. I just go hard.
I could see that in some of your replays. I mean, you look like you go hard out there.
Yeah.
So a lot of other players have some really cool pregame rituals. Are you one of those players?
Not really. I don't talk a lot pregame. Just focused.
Yeah. Man. Well, on the topic of sports, that happens to be what we're talking about today. Do you have any favorite sport movies, kind of in general?
I like Waterboy. It's probably my favorite sport movie.
Waterboy is a good one. Some people call me Waterboy. They're like, hey, you're the Waterboy. Well, who is, so you said you don't really have a pregame ritual. Do you listen to music in the locker room?
Yeah.
Quite a bit?
Yeah.
What do you have, like a list of songs you like to listen to, like a top 3 maybe?
I couldn't name them off the top of my head.
Couldn't name them off?
Probably not.
Are you gonna drop like a playlist or some sort or anything?
Yeah, I got a playlist.
Oh
on
man,
Spotify.
you should drop that on Spotify. Well, what's the hunting and fishing? I'm sorry, I had to bring this back up. I mean, I'm a fishing man. Like to hunt too. Is there a favorite animal you like to hunt?
I like waterfowl, duck, and geese. It's probably my favorite.
Yeah. Oh man, tell you what, I'm more of a deer man myself.
Yeah.
And we are in season for it.
Oh, yeah.
So yeah. So you got quite a bit of college offers going on, quite a bit. Do you how is that working out for you?
It's going pretty good. I got Southwestern, Oklahoma State, and East Central University right now.
I think you're about 3 on top of me right now, for being completely honest. But yeah. So before we close this out, do you have any interesting facts you let people know?
I got a titanium rod in my right leg.
Got a titanium rod in your right leg. Are
Yeah.
you like some sort of cyborg, or
Yeah,
is that from an injury?
I'm like 9% cyborg.
90% cyborg. I think I'm 0%. But yeah. Well, tell you what, that is pretty interesting, if I do say. This has been the student section with Jake Lanier and Ty Tucker. We're gonna sign on out of here. Hope you all have a good one.
Hi, I'm Zoe Tucker here at the student section of the Jones Journal. Today I'm interviewing our starting wide receiver, Elijah Reed.
Thank you for having me.
So, with all the new protocols due to COVID, how is your film, practice, games, travel? How's that affected?
It's very different. Got to wear masks like 24/7 every time we're in the locker room. Even when we're in film or in the weight room, the only times we don't have masks is out in the practice field, so it takes some getting used to.
It's also affected your schedule. How are y'all adapting with a constantly changing schedule?
Well, we didn't know if we're going to be able to play football at first this year, so just not knowing is pretty nerve-wracking.
So I know y'all have been practicing hard. Has any of that paid off? I know the recruiting process has. Tell me a little bit about that.
Yeah, starting sophomore year, I was a little bit smaller, not getting much looks, but then got a little bigger over the summer, junior and senior year, and that's when I started getting looks, and just working hard at practice and off practice, it's really paid off.
Yeah, I can see you're an All-American, right?
Yep.
So what are your plans after high school?
I really want to be a coach. My dad and my brother, they're both coaching, and I honestly don't know what I'd do without football, so I just want to stay with it as long as I can.
All right, thank you, Elijah.
Appreciate it.
I'm Zoe Tucker. That's all from the student section.
Thank you for joining us on the Coach's Corner. Be sure to tune in to the YouTube stream of the Jones Longhorns and the Kellyville Ponies on Thursday evening. This has been Matt Boggs with the Jones Journal, sharing stories of excellence in our community. Welcome back to the third quarter and the Jones Journal broadcast of Jones High School football, brought to you by Go Wireless. Let's go over some first half stats. for the Longhorns. Rushing yards, Longhorns have an advantage, 179 to 44. Passing yards, Longhorns once again have the advantage, 150 to 19, bringing the total to 329 to 63. But the biggest stat of the game is probably the scoreboard, with the Longhorns ahead of the Ponies, 46 to 0. As we teams are warming up, the clock reads about a minute 38 as we're getting ready for the third quarter. Let's go ahead and make sure we thank our presenting sponsor, Go Wireless, Oklahoma's premier wireless internet. Check out their website, go-wireless.us. Go Wireless says go Longhorns. And Coach Martin wanted to make sure that we gave a shout out to Blue and Gold Sausage. Thanks to Blue and Gold Sausage for helping with the Longhorn team breakfast this morning. And so thanks to our friends at Blue and Gold for providing the team breakfast for the team today. And we got to talk a little bit about Blue and Gold Sausage last week. It's a staple in the Boggs household. And so I know a lot of communities, a lot of people around Jones, but also communities around the state are big fans of Blue and Gold Sausage. And so big thank you out there.
I tell you what, I had some Blue and Gold sausage company bacon this morning.
Oh yeah.
What, they may be called Blue and Gold sausage, but their bacon is just something else. It's some of the best you can get.
It's the thick bacon.
It's the good stuff.
Yeah.
You can't get much better than that. I mean, it's just so good at any time of day.
So yeah, we're usually have some of the bacon, and they also have the chicken strips. I don't know if you ever tried those.
Oh, those are wonderful too.
And so anytime we order some Blue and Gold, we get a couple of orders of the chicken strips to have on hand, because if there's any time that we haven't planned out and need, like, what are we gonna do for dinner? It's like, hey, let's throw some of the Blue and Gold chicken on.
Yeah, and almost every single ag chapter in the state will be selling Blue and Gold. They sell it in about August, so next year make sure you get your orders in. Mostly every FFA chapter will have it. So Jones definitely does.
Now, so speaking of FFA, so you're part of the FFA organization.
I am.
Now you show the goats, correct?
I do show goats.
Okay, so what are you showing this year?
I'm showing one Weather. His name is Poncho. He's a pretty stout fella, really open-chested. He's got a good back line on him. Just working on getting that back end all filled out. I know a lot of people at home won't know what all that means, but it's going to be a good goat this year.
Ponies will receive the kick. Hicks is going to get that around the 15-yard line. 25 going to get brought down around the 29-yard line, and that's where the Ponies will take over here in the third quarter. Yeah, we had some discussions on the way up here about FFA and the involvement there, and what goes along with that. And so talked about Jake's goats, and my wife Sarah showed chickens at Jones High School back in the day. They even called her the poultry princess.
Tell you what, showing chickens is something fun. My sister did it for a little bit. Shout out to her. So he's gonna be down at the 7 yards back, looks about.
So Jones got the direct snap and was not able to hold on to it and just fell on it right there. Loss of 5, second down to 15 for the Ponies.
But Jordan showed chickens for a little bit. It was a cool process to see. You keep about 25 of them. You only show about 3. And judging them was pretty cool. Grab them by the feet and you flip them over and see how they look. So definitely recommend it.
Second down and 15 upcoming for the Longhorns. Ayers gonna have some room. He's looking downfield. He's got a man open. He makes the tight end. Gets that out to. They're gonna take him out in Jones territory at the 49. Here on the Jones Journal broadcast of Jones High School football, brought to you by Go Wireless. If you followed any of our stories recently, we've got a new motto at the Jones Journal, sharing stories of excellence. in our community. And so we strive to do that in everything that we do with the Jones Journal, whether that is the presentation of Longhorn football, covering the student athletes, whether that be the track team or the FFA organization or our volunteer groups. With Hicks on the carry, it's back to about the 50. Second down upcoming for the Ponies, loss of 1. Our community spotlight, where we show Longhorn residents or former Longhorn residents that are doing great things. And so sharing stories of excellence in our community. That's the new motto of the Jones Journal, and so we try to highlight that anytime that we can. So the ball is lined up right around midfield, second down and 11. Ayers in the shotgun, trips right. Receives the shotgun snag. He's going to get some pressure. He's going to run, airing it out. He does have a man. Let's see, but that is incomplete.
Very close to an interception by Cameron Sweat. Definitely showing off some of his skills out on the field tonight. That 99-yard touchdown earlier, that was a very good play by Cameron.
That was, as we were discussing the first half stats, Sweat carried that interception back more yards than the Ponies were able to gain in the entire first half, if you want just an example of how things have gone here tonight. So third down and 11 upcoming for the Ponies. Ayers in the shotgun, 2 receivers left, 1 receiver right. He's got that going up the middle. He had a man open the middle, but not quite able to carry that in. That's going to be the tight end, Garrett Reed. Fourth down. See Hicks, the punter, stepping back to around his own 40. And the Ponies will punt it. Let's see if how Reed adjusts this. Most of the punts have been short, but taking Kellyville bounces. So let's see.
I bet he's a player good enough to recognize that they're going up a little bit short. That looks like a little bit longer than most of them tonight, but let it roll.
Definitely takes a Kellyville bounce, and so the Longhorns are going to have a longer field to work with this time around, getting at the 15-yard line. About 10 minutes left here in the third quarter. As always, we want to make sure we take the time to thank our sponsors, and one of those being, of course, Bank First. The Jones Journal invites all our listeners to stop by your local Bank First to check out their incredibly low interest rates and all the benefits of the loyalty checking account. Bank First, loyal to the Longhorns, loyal to you. First down run. Xavier Zachary on that run. Give him about 3 yards. We recognized Bank First. They're also the sponsor of our first down and our touchdowns today. And so May in the shotgun. He's going to get pressured. Looks like he's going to get brought down. And that's going to bring up a third down and long upcoming for the Longhorns.
Loss of 7 on the play brings up a third down and 14.
Third and 14.
It's going to be a long one, but we've had situations like this in this game, and we've been able to come back. So I guess it's going to be a good time to watch how we handle this situation.
You know, being this close to the end zone, probably don't want to take too many risks here, but you do have enough talented receivers to throw a short pass and just let them do it. And that's what's going to happen. And they get Emmett Murphy. He's going to have some room. Going to get brought down. And that is going to be good for a Bank First first down.
Like I said earlier, I mean, we had a 14 or a third down and 14 situation, and we came back with a first down just like that. I think that's the mentality that Coach Martin's putting into our players, is that we need to come back from every play, be good or bad, and have 110%. So
there was some movement on the Longhorns side, so that's going to be a false start against the Longhorns. Bring up first and 15. But absolutely, that's a morale killer for the defense. It's looking for a solid stop for the Ponies to when you got that 3rd and long. But it just really the part of the Longhorns showing their dominance tonight. Reed gets the ball on the left side, gonna get the penalty yardage back, and then a few more.
Outside number 8.
Bring it down a second and a little more manageable. 2nd down and 8. Well, Reed has had quite a few passes tonight. On the ground, averaging about 30 yards a carry when he's lined up in the running back position.
You know, that's something crazy. That's not heard much in high school football. That's a big stat.
Swing pass to Reed. Up to about the 35. 3rd down upcoming for the Longhorns.
I mean, looking at this guy play, he's got the footwork to make some of these big money plays like that. He knows how to dodge and weave with some of these bigger players, and he can hold his own. May he be a little bit smaller, he can sure put it with the big guys up there. So definitely a good team player for sure.
3rd down and 4 upcoming for the Longhorns. We've seen quite a few designed runs in this situation. This time we're going to get Durrell up the middle. He's got enough for the 1st down. Going to get brought down right at midfield. That's a bank first down. Trey Durrell with the reception.
Making a stop on the Ponies, number 64, James Butler. Right at the 50-yard line. 1st and 10 for the Longhorns.
Longhorns looking over to the side. Got about 6:54 left here in the 3rd quarter. May in the shotgun. Zachary lined up in the pistol. 2 receiver set. There's going to be movement again, and that's going to be a 5 back up the Longhorns, about 5 yards. Same formation. Zachary in the pistol. Zachary's going to get that, and he is going to be brought down. Strong tackle by number 7 there, Thornberry. We've heard his name on the offensive side quite a few times.
13.
Seems to be a little disagreement between the sides. Now they've corrected that. The markers were showing 3rd down. The clock was showing 2nd down. They've reconciled that. 2nd and 13 upcoming for the Longhorns. And Longhorns are going to take a timeout. We're going to take a timeout as well. This is the Jones Journal broadcast of Jones High School football, brought to you by Go Wireless. Welcome back. We had a 2nd down play that was a pass to Elijah Reed that was tipped by the defensive back. Reed almost had a chance to get his hands on it, but that fell incomplete. We've got 3rd down and 13 upcoming for the Longhorns. Another 3rd down coming up, 4 receiver set. May gets the shotgun snap. He's going to get pressured. It looks like there is going to be a flag in the backfield. Zachary is able to bring that in for no gain, but let's see what the call is going to be here.
Pretty solid hit by the Ponies there.
That's going to be a hold on the Longhorns. And it looks like it will be declined. Bringing up a 4th down for the Longhorns. And it's going to bring Trey Durrell out for the punt. 5 minutes and 26 seconds left here in the 3rd quarter. Durrell gets the punt. It's a high, good spiral. It's going to take a Longhorn bounce. It's continued to go inside the 15-yard line. That is downed right there. Let's go down to I apologize. We're not ready for that yet. So, going to bring up 1st down for the Ponies at the 14-yard line. Ayers gets a shotgun, or gets the snap. Hicks gets up to about the 15-yard line. Second down and 9 here for the for the Ponies. Ayers in the shotgun. Jones lined up in the pistol, 2 receivers right. Ayers is going to throw that immediately. That's going to be incomplete right around the 20-yard line. 3rd and long situation upcoming for the Ponies.
Give a quick shout out to my family watching the game tonight. Have almost the whole family watching it. Shout out to my mom in particular. She's been supporting me through all of this. Definitely been giving me some good feedback. And shout out to my Papa Kim also. He's a crazy good dude. Definitely recommend him for any of your teaching needs, I guess. He's now retired. It's going to be a bad pass to number 7.
And let's go to Spencer on the sidelines.
Flags come in.
There we go. SMH. Student intern.
Yeah. Yeah.
Pay attention here.
Live. Oh.
Sideline warning against the Ponies.
Hey, stay there. Wait, stay
Oh, thank you, Spencer. We've got a sideline warning against the Ponies, and we've got a 4th down.
What a guy Spencer is. He sure is a character.
And no one lined up back for the Longhorns.
It's going to be a good
high, good kick by Jeremy Hicks that is going to take a slight Longhorn bounce and fall in Longhorn territory at about the 48-yard line. Got about 4 minutes left here in the 3rd quarter. Let's thank another one of our sponsors tonight, the Jones Kiwanis Club. The Jones Kiwanis Club is an excellent way for you to serve in our community. Meetings are every Friday at noon at Rooster's Cafe. Check out their Facebook page, Jones Kiwanis Club, for more information. Jake, it's fall break here. That's why we have the Thursday night game. And it feels like a little bit like a Friday.
It feels a little bit like a Friday. It's not been a super busy Thursday for me. I don't know about y'all, but I mean, it's been a fun time. A little update on the family group chat. They're all going are going pretty wild about the shout out. Also about the chicken showing. They think that's a little bit funny. They're from Edmonds, so they don't really get the whole country vibe yet, but we'll work it into them.
4-yard gain by Xavier Zachary there on first down. Then bring up 2nd and 6 for the Longhorns. 2 receivers right, 1 receiver left. 2 backfield set. Caden Carl in motion. Zachary's going to get that brought down in Pony territory. But still going to bring up about a 3rd down.
James Butler in on the stop for the Ponies.
3rd down and 5 for the Longhorns.
Short gain brings it 3rd down and 5.
This has been a good game of football tonight. It's been real competitive on both sides. Jones has been coming out on top most of the time, but definitely a great game tonight.
Zachary gets the handoff again. He's going to get out to the 42-yard line, about a yard shy. Going to bring 4th and short. So let's see what the Longhorns do on this. As of now, it looks like the offense is remaining on the field, and at this part of the field it really is kind of a good call to go ahead and do that. The Pony faithful that are here are making a lot of noise and shaking the stands as we get ready for this 4th down call. May gets it Zachary. He's going to be tripped up. I don't know if he got there, Jake.
It looks like he's a little bit shy to me, but that could be just where I'm looking at it from. But might have an injured player on the field.
It looks like
an injured player down on the field here.
Looks like it's going to be his leg.
Yeah, Xavier Zachary is looking at his leg in this situation. As the trainers take a look at him, we're going to go ahead and take a break and thank our sponsors here at the Jones Journal broadcast of Jones High School football, brought to you by Go Wireless. Welcome back. Xavier Zachary was helped off the field, but he was just walking, and so we hope he'll be all right. And that's going to bring up 1st down for the Ponies. And it looks like there's going to be some movement.
Looks like it's on the Jones side to me.
Yeah, it looks like they are going to say that Longhorns made contact out in the neutral zone there, and that's going to bring up a 1st and 5 for the Ponies.
This is one of those situations where the defense really needs to be looking at the ball, because they have the tendency to be doing these plays where they get them psyched out a little bit, and it's just a stressful situation. You don't want to give them any yardage that you don't have to.
Coming there for the Ponies over to the left side. That's going to be the wideout, number 7. Tabor Thornborough. Cranford able to make the stop. But even after a no gain, because of that penalty there before the 1st down snap, it's a 2nd and 5, and so no harm, no foul for the Ponies. 2nd and 5. Ayers lined up under center. I formation. Hicks is going to get the handoff. Breaks through the first set. That's going to be good for a Pony 1st down. A few yards, 5 yards into Longhorn territory. And the Ponies have another drive on the Longhorn side of the field. But so far tonight, they have not been able to convert. So let's see how the defense holds here.
I think again it's one of those morale things. I mean, we're trying to get our defense pumped up, trying to get them keeping from having a pony touchdown, and we're doing pretty good at that right now. I mean, they have scored 0 so far.
Ayers is going to keep this one. Get 7 there. Ayers, he will take it and run. Has 128 rushing yards on the year. His longest rush is 37 yards, but has four touchdowns. And so that is an aspect of his game that he uses. He has thrown for 20, as we've talked about. But one thing to note, he has only thrown 1 interception on the entire year.
Well, I mean that's pretty respectable. I mean,
and if you remember, he was not the quarterback that threw the interception on the sweat return, because he was lined up in the slot, as they've done times this game. 15 seconds left here in the third, and it looks like the Ponies are going to let that fall, so we're going to take a timeout. At the end of the third quarter, score remains the same. The Longhorns 46, the Ponies 0. This is the Jones Journal broadcast of Jones High School football, brought to you by Go Wireless. Jones High School football. We've got a 1st down and 10 upcoming for the Ponies at the Longhorn 25-yard line, as the Ponies are trying to find the board for the first time tonight.
No, we missed a play, but it was a good tackle by Dylan Carpenter over there.
Ayers has some time. That's going to be a little tall for his receiver. Justin Miles going to be the receiver there. 2nd down and 10. Ponies looking over to the sideline.
Jeremy Hicks.
I'd like to give a quick shout out to Good Old Boys Lawn Care. Happen to be the co-founder and co-owner, operator with me and Colton Jasper. Colton Jasper is playing in the football game tonight. Shout out to him. Making friends 1 yard at a time.
That's Good Old Boys Lawn Care.
Good Old Boys Lawn Care.
3rd down and 6 upcoming for the Longhorns. Ayers gets a shotgun snap. Got his receiver open.
Got him wrapped up at the 5-yard line.
And the Ponies are in business. 1st down and goal upcoming for the Ponies.
You know, for a 46-0 game, the Ponies are definitely keeping their head in the game still. They're not giving up. They're not shutting down. They're definitely putting all of their work into it. That's very respectable for a team like this.
And a credit to this Pony crowd. They're still making noise, still out here. And pleasant experience that the Longhorns who made this trip up to Creek County. Ayers has got a man open in the end zone. That's going to be complete. And so the Ponies make it onto the board in the fourth quarter. The score 46-6.
That's a very solid football playing right there. That was definitely a good play by the Ponies. Putting them up on the board in the fourth quarter.
Looks like we do have a flag. Legal shift on the Ponies. We'll back them up 5 yards.
Come in on the play. Men on the field against the Ponies moves the ball back 5 yards.
Now Ayers is going to air it up.
It's going to be good for the 2-point conversion.
Good pitch and catch. That's going to be a good 2-point conversion, bringing the score to 46-8. We would like to thank the Overman Legal Group. The Overman Legal Group wishes all the student athletes a safe and successful season. Visit overmanlegal.com to see why Overman Legal is Oklahoma's top-rated law firm. Go Longhorns! We'd also like to thank the Jones Assembly of God. At Jones Assembly of God, our goal is to connect you to others, to God, and to your purpose. Join us Sundays at 11 a.m. and make the connection. That's Jones Assembly of God. So thank you to all of our sponsors here tonight, and thank you to all of our those that are following us on the YouTube stream. And we have about 10:21 left in this contest with the Jones Longhorns leading the Kellyville Ponies 46-8.
Like I said, my whole family's watching tonight, so another shout out to them. Couldn't be here without them. Yeah, it's very cool. They're all watching. They don't have a player out in the field right now, but I'm in the press box, so they got to support somehow. So thank you all again.
They fall on that right at the 40-yard line.
It's going to be kind of a short kick for them this game. Mason Cruz for the catch on that one.
Correction, right at the 40-yard line where Jones will start 1st and 10.
Temperatures continuing to fall here, and it looks like we do have a new quarterback out there right now for the Longhorns. So number 14 for the freshman Clayton Creasy is going to get some snaps there. Our running back is Dakota Calvert. A few new wide receivers as well. So the some of the second team getting us some action tonight. Creasy bobbles the snap, but that does have a complete pass to Mason Ware.
Mason
Weir with the completion gets about 5.
You know, for a freshman quarterback, he's doing really good out there. He's doing some good stuff. I mean, Dakota Calvert's doing a great job also. Definitely don't look like freshmen out there. They're definitely looking like some varsity players.
Well, some of our leaders that have been making plays tonight saw their first action in situations very similar to this, and it's one of the building blocks of a solid program. Calvert's going to get the handoff, and he's going to get a bank first down. That's a strong run by Calvert right there. Another freshman.
Very good run by Dakota. Very, very solid.
And Calvert's going to get that. Gets about a yard. Now, 8 minutes and 56 seconds left here in the opening quarter. Or, excuse me, in the final quarter.
Number 42, Dakota Calvert on the carry. No gain on the play. 2nd down and 10 for the Longhorns.
Longhorns looking for the play. 12 seconds left on the play clock. Keep an eye on that play clock. 5 seconds left. Gets the snap. Fakes the handoff. Gonna hold on to it. Get it about a yard or two. Bring it up 3rd and long.
On the stop for the Ponies after
3rd and 9 upcoming for the Longhorns. .14 seconds left on the play clock. Creasy gets a shotgun snap. Handoff to Calvert. And he's still on his feet. And he's going to get the bank first down. Another strong run from Dakota Calvert.
He's showing out today. He's showing what kind of abilities he has as a running back. I mean, he's doing just a great job out there today.
Definitely not afraid of contact there at the line of scrimmage.
I think his size helps a little bit. He's quite a bit. I mean, he's up there with some of the older dudes out there. So.
Creasy in the backfield gets the shotgun snap, fakes the pass to Calvert. He does get a quick pass off to
Trip
Elric. He's brought down immediately.
Yeah,
that's a good overfield tackle.
That's going to hurt them more in a little bit. That was pretty solid.
That will go down as a completion, and our clock continues to run as we're got about 6 minutes left in the contest. Creasy and the Longhorns looking to the sideline for the call.
Creasy and the Longhorns kind of sounds like a band name. If you think about it, it sounds like an alternative rock band name.
Calvert up the middle for another solid run.
Man, he's really showing us what he's made of this game. I mean, he's proven to everybody that he is a solid contender out here tonight. He's doing a really good job. So is Creasy. Creasy's doing some good stuff out here too. I mean, for a freshman quarterback, he's doing real good.
Had some pressure there a few plays ago, and didn't panic. Got the ball to his receiver, and that's going to be pivotal here because the thing you don't want to do is come in and make mistakes. Especially this juncture of the game. Just go in and manage to take what the defense gives you and carry on. Low snap, pass out to Calvert. Calvert's going to follow around. He's got some room. There is going to be a flag on the play as Calvert gets brought down around the 25-yard line.
But again, another solid play by Calvert. It's really cool to see these freshmen come out, and you can tell that they're going to be some big players coming later in the season, later in the next couple of years. So
holding against the Longhorns will back them up.
Holding is going to be the call, and so that reception by Calvert is going to get wiped out. But still, we'll honor him here on the Jones Journal broadcast of Jones High School football, brought to you by Go Wireless. That's a good effort. So now we've got a 3rd down and 13 situation, and so that's going to change the mindset a little bit for the Longhorns.
I think them going into this, they're going to be expecting some good plays by the defense. They do have their morale up a little bit. They're seeing that they can do some good stuff. But I mean, looking at it, he still went in their guns blazing. He didn't let up. He didn't let the pressure get to him. He did get taken down at the. Looks like they didn't make a gain on the play, but still, I think they're doing a very good job.
And the punt team will come out for the Longhorns. The clock continues to run. We're approaching the 4-minute mark here in the fourth quarter, with the Longhorns ahead 46-8. As Darrell and the punt team come out, I'd like to thank our crew. Make sure we have plenty of time to do that. One, our fill-in color commentator for the evening was Jake Lanier, who's done a great job for us tonight. So thank you, Jake.
Well, thank you for having me out here. It's been a blast for sure.
And good punt from Darrell. That's down inside the 10-yard line. Spencer Ott on our student sideline camera, a new aspect of the broadcast that we're going to continue to work on. Bryce Burke on video. Zoe Tucker is down in the field taking pictures. If you see the Jones Journal coverage of Jones High School football, our articles that are written, 100% of the pictures are taken by Zoe Tucker, so be sure to check those out. Joel Mann providing our stats in live action, and then Jack Duquette is hanging out in the stands with us as well. Doesn't have an official title, but Jack is with us, and so I want to thank Jack, and he drove our cameraman. That's what I've been told. So, first down run for the Ponies, good for a couple yards. Second down upcoming. We're now under 4 minutes.
Looks like a loss of 1 yard on that last play.
Loss of 1 on the play brings up a second down and 11 coming up for the Ponies.
Ayers in the shotgun. And it's going to be a high snap. It looks like it is going to go out of the back. That will be a safety.
Out of the end zone.
And that is the call.
Against the Ponies.
And not exactly a turnover, but safety. Let's call that a Jones Kiwanis Club safety. Thank the Jones Kiwanis Club for their sponsorship of Jones High School football. I was going to say earlier, we were talking about fall break. It's felt like a Friday. And in fact, today, I was wondering why my wife wasn't heading up to Roosters around lunchtime, and she told me it's a Thursday.
Yeah.
And so getting ready for Longhorn football with this fall break, it really does feel like a Friday. It is, in fact, Thursday. And so if you are in town, be sure to go by the Kiwanis Club at the meeting at Roosters to check that out. And thank you to the Kiwanis Club for their sponsorship.
Every single fall break I get thrown off. I always think it's a Friday, or if I'm going to a game like this, and I'm excited that we get a break from school. It's definitely a lot of fun, but definitely throws me off. So you're not alone in that one. So. Well, anything exciting planned for this fall break, or are you just going to stay at home?
No, I took the day off tomorrow.
Oh, yeah?
So Friday will feel like a Saturday. Saturday will feel like a Saturday. Sunday will be like a Sunday, and be back on the grind on Monday. But that's how we like it. Kick upcoming for the Ponies.
Pretty high kick.
That is going to go out of bounds.
That kick's going to go out of bounds around the 38-yard line.
So the Longhorns will get pretty good field position on what I imagine will be the last drive of the game for the Longhorns. 3 minutes and 30 seconds left.
The first and 10 coming up for the Longhorns.
Now remember, this was following a safety, and so they weren't kicking from the 40-yard line as usual, and so the Longhorns will get this after the ball goes out of bounds at about the 44-yard line. Creasy still in a quarterback for the Longhorns. Dakota Calvert in the backfield. 2 receivers left, 1 receiver right. Walking up to the 45.
Ball started against the Ponies.
Calvert.
Good rush there.
brought down by a herd of ponies.
You know, he's not afraid of contact. I'll give him that. He's going to be definitely a very good attribute to the team later in the next couple of years and even later in the season.
Give him 3 yards there. 2nd down and 7. We are under 3 minutes here at this district contest. We are far enough along that the Longhorns can look forward to next week. A high-powered Millwood squad coming to Tim Wallace Memorial Stadium. Should be an entertaining matchup.
You know, I think it will be. Millwood's been playing very well. I don't know their stats off the top of my head, but I know they're a very well put together team. That is the we said that Kellyville is a 5-1 team. The one team that they did lose to was Millwood, I believe. Isn't that right?
Yeah, the Millwood Falcons. That's correct.
Yeah, so it's gonna be a great matchup this next week. So definitely tune in for that one also. Yeah, so show the support next week as always.
3rd down and 8 for the Longhorns. Man in motion. There's going to be a handoff over to the right side. Makes his first man miss, but is not able to get any more. On that is Leo Zeliff. Freshman on the carry. They bring up another 4th down. And as we said, that's likely the last chance we get to see the offense for the Longhorns tonight. As Durrell stepping back, getting ready to receive the punt. 1:26 left here in the contest.
Trey's been doing a great job this game about his punting abilities. I mean, look at that one. It's high and it's far out. I mean, it's going out there for sure.
Downed inside the 10-yard line one more time, about the 6. And 1:10 left in this contest. Jones ahead 48-8.
I'd like to congratulate our homecoming queen again, Caitlin DeGraffenreed, and all of her attendants. Congratulations. Loose ball on play recovered by the Ponies.
There was a loose ball there. Ponies fall on it. Loss of 1. Bring up 2nd and 11 for the Ponies. Under a minute to go, Jake. This one's probably maybe 1 or 2 plays left here tonight.
Like we said before, it's been a good game tonight. It's been solid on both sides. Jones will be coming out on top. It looks like it's a pretty good run. Let's see if it's a touchdown. It looks like he's going to be brought down at about the 40-yard line.
Brought down close to the 40-yard line.
That run in and of itself will skew the stats for the Longhorns on defense because they've been solid all night. That is hands down one of the longest plays from scrimmage tonight for the Ponies.
For sure.
And 22 seconds left.
Quick shout out to Spencer Ott. He's been doing a great job tonight. He came in here yesterday, just kind of on a whim decided to do this, and it's been working out. He sure is a character, and it looks like from the YouTube Live that everybody's been liking him quite a bit. So another shout out to Spencer Ott and his very cool cowboy hat.
Well, that is the final play of the game. The Longhorns are victorious, 48-8. We will be at Tim Wallace Memorial Stadium in Jones next Friday as the Jones Longhorns take on the Millwood Falcons. Coverage will start at 7 o'clock, and you can keep tuned to the Jones Journal, sharing stories of excellence within our community. And so one more time, I'm going to thank our sponsors, but this is the Jones Journal presentation of Jones High School football brought to you by Go Wireless. This is Matt Boggs signing out.